Hey guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for Batgirl issue 24, and before I start talking about this issue, just have a couple updates. First update is I know that Comic Uno episode 16 didn't come up on time. We were having problems uploading videos longer than 15 minutes, and you guys know that Comic Uno episode is always longer than 15 minutes. So that was uploaded Monday, so if you missed it, go to DarkAvengerINC and check that out. And of course, we'll have Comic Uno episode 17 on time this week, so Thursday night today. If you're, depending when you watch it, but yeah, so what are the exclusive comics for episode 17 are Wolverine issue 10, Ultimate Comics X-Men issue 32, Rocket Girl issue 1, and Sidekick issue 3. So if you want to go check that out, go to Comic Uno episode 17, which is annotated, and that is on DarkAvengerINC, so definitely go check that out. And of course, going to New York Comic Con this weekend, 3 days, have lots of footage for you guys. I'm planning to have lots of footage. You know, I haven't been there yet, but of course I'm planning a lot of footage, a lot of interviews and stuff. And I am doing a meetup, so actually DarkAvengerINC in general is doing a meetup, so Chris, me, Mike, Steven, Cindy, and that's all of us. That's going to be at the DarkAvengerINC booth, or really, it's going to be the comic-related booth. So go check out comic-related in the pavilion. The table Z13 to 15. And it's going to be Saturday, 5:30, 6:30 will be the meetup. I'm personally going to be a little late, so I will probably not be there 5:30. I'll be there a little later, and we're probably going to stay there a little later also. So definitely come, hang out with us, talk to us. We really want people to come. So go to comic-related booth Saturday, 5:30, 6:30. But let's talk about Batgirl issue 24. Love this cover. I love these type of painted style covers. And then we get to see exactly what happened with last issue. We get to see that redness. Commissioner Gordon just shot Ricky, and blood splattered as a bat symbol. Love it. You know, definitely one of my favorite covers from the week. And was very excited to read this because it's been 2 months that we were trying to figure out what happened to Ricky. And I've been totally excited for this story arc just to see, will Commissioner Gordon find out that Barbara is Batgirl? And we're kind of getting there. And then next issue is not even the continuation of Wanted. It's actually another diversion from Wanted. So we kind of have to wait for that answer. But what happened in the story? Let's see if I liked it. So in this issue, we get to see the aftermath of Commissioner Gordon shooting Ricky. Ricky's kind of on the verge of death. He's not dying yet, but he's definitely on the verge. His brother's totally upset. He doesn't know what to do with himself. And then Barbara's there. She's kind of trapped, and she is able to fight her way out, leave. She's totally exhausted. She falls asleep. Her roommate's very worried about her. Is like, I don't know what you're doing all the time, but feel bad for you, Gordon. So obviously she's kind of speculating what's going on with Barbara, and she wants to find out what's happening to her friend. And then we find out that Barbara's like, all right, now I got to find out who gave these gadgets to these gangbangers, and really kind of kill Ricky because of it, because Ricky did nothing to really deserve this. So we find out that Nightfall, who's been a big villain throughout the Batgirl series, has been behind it. She just wants to get all the gangs to fight each other and have, I don't know, she has plans with the gangs. So we get to see that with Nightfall, and again, having this big villain that we already had that was connected to Ricky come again. So we see the connection more in this issue, and they want to kill Commissioner Gordon because they feel that Commissioner Gordon's in their way. So that's the end of the issue. We get to see that Commissioner Gordon's kidnapped by the goons of Nightfall, and Barbara decides, alright, I gotta be Batgirl one more time to save my father. So that's what happens in the end of the issue. I thought it was a very good issue, you know. It wasn't anything surprising, but I think the character development was great here, and I think the way they got out of Ricky's death, or not really his death, we don't know if he died yet, we see that in this issue. I hope he's not I hope he didn't die, because I think he's an interesting character. I think he's a cool addition to the series, but we'll have to see Ricky's fate probably in Wanted Part 3, which is going to be longer than we expected, because we have the first year, or year 0, with Batgirl next week, or next month, and then we get to see Batgirl Part 3 of Wanted. But then we have the annual with Nightwing that has to do with Batgirl, so I don't know if we'll find out answers there before we find out with Wanted Part 3, but I guess we'll see. So it will be a little bit longer till we get part 3, which is probably going to be in December now. But still, really enjoyed this issue. Very character driven, and you really feel for Batgirl. You don't really know what she's going to do next, because is she going to be Batgirl? Is she angry at her father? And it's kind of cool to see in this issue really her mind frame, which is a lot of this issue. Is like, what is she going to do next? And I think it was very tense with part 1, how she got out of her father not finding out that she's a vigilante, because she had to get out of that situation. So I thought that was very tense, and they did that very well. And I just thought, character-wise, seeing Commissioner Gordon and kind of him killing an innocent person or killing someone that Barbara knew, he's upset about that. You know, their relationship's kind of strained. So it's very interesting just character-wise with this story arc in general. So I thought it was very action-packed, and I really enjoyed this issue. So we're getting to see Barbara Gordon go back into the suit. And what will be the consequences of that? And I feel like it's just leading up for Commissioner Gordon to find out that Barbara's Batgirl. And even the next cover, I think, is her like turned backwards, and Commissioner Gordon like seeing her back of her head as she's lifting up her Batgirl mask. And usually these covers are not misleading. So I'm kind of excited for that, see what happens and how their relationship changes because of that, because he hates Batgirl. That's kind of the point of this whole story arc. So very excited for that, and yeah, very good issue. I gave it a 4.5. It's actually my pick of the week. If you like character-driven type stories, which I'm a big fan of Barbara Gordon and character-driven stories, so this was just a great issue. So 4.5. Really enjoyed this one. So pick it up. My pick of the week, so definitely read it. Hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their own situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. Again, this is my pick of the week, and I gave it a 4.5. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.